Good morning and good afternoon. Happy Monday. We bid a farewell to the practices of kind of focusing on the fire element for summer last Friday. And we bring in the new dominant energy pattern for Earth today with a full Earth focus session. But let's begin today warming up just a bit. Feet about shoulder width apart, knees nice and soft. Body relaxed, and let's begin to turn the upper torso from side to side, just letting the arms swing free to begin. And if you notice this little box on the floor down beneath one of the bookshelves, that belongs to the cat, who, despite having purchased a number of very nice things to sleep in and climb on and claw all over, prefers a cardboard box. All right, let's take the hands into loose fists, begin knocking on the lower belly and lower back. Some new movements today. We'll be using these throughout the roughly month and a half that we'll spend kind of focusing on earth energy before we move into the fall. A couple we've seen before, but several that we have not. So for those like me who have some digestive issues, this is the season for you. Earth element focused on the stomach, spleen, and pancreas. Let's take the front hand up to the shoulder area and knock into that hollow between the chest and the shoulder. And let's come back down to the belly. And let the hands float back off the body and extend the turn just a little bit, turning enough to lift your trailing heel. Enough to feel a little stretch, not so much that we get to pain, never looking for pain. And let's begin to deepen out the breath, breathing in through the nose if you're able, and then taking the out breath through either the mouth or nose. And let's slow this down. Let one hand go away, and let's turn the palm into the breeze, and let's slow the movement down to match the breath. Spiraling the hand on the side, a breath in one direction, a breath out as we come back, with a little natural pause in the breath at the top and bottom as we spiral the hand, change direction. Let's get ready to change hands. This one floats back and goes away. The other one comes out, takes its place. One more time across. Now we're going to put both hands away. Take the first one out, just slide it forward, and then breathing in, drag it back with the palm up. Spiral the hand in the back of the hand float forward, and then spiral again as you draw the hand back. Breathing in as you draw back, breathing out as we sweep to the front. One more time on this side. And as that one floats back, drag the other one out. Pull it back, spiral, back of hand floats forward. Just letting the body follow the breath. Let's take one more of these. And then let's relax back into a modified version of Wuji. So between each one of the forms today, we'll come into this Wuji-like pattern. Palms facing up at the level of the lower dantian. Just pause here, take a few breaths. The earth practices feature large, sweeping movements, but done very slowly. Let's open the eyes, and on an inhale, let the hands float up like we're holding a ball, and then let's spin that ball. Carry it to the side in the direction your fingers, upper fingers are pointing, and then top hand paints across the sky. And then sweeps back. Carry your ball across to the other side. Spin it, top hand paints across the sky. And then sweeps on back. Carry it across on a breath in, spin the ball, breath out, sweep, sweep, spin and carry. So two ways to do this. You can either spin it in place and then carry it across, or carry it across and then spin it. But it's always your top hand painting the sky. chest paint across. Carry the ball, spin the ball, and stay with me now. Top hand is going to sweep across and fall away. Back hand is going to come out as we stretch diagonally. Now, rewind all that. Catch the ball. Carry it across. Spin it. Top hand falls across the body and away. The other hand comes across. We turn, diagonal stretch. Rewind it all. Carry the ball. Spin it. Rewind it as we inhale. Carry the ball across. Spin it. This one's a little tricky to master. Once you start flowing into it, though, you start to feel like you could just do this movement for 20 minutes. One more time. And then let's carry our ball to the center and spin it. Let the palms float down. And then before moving on, let's come back to our earth form of Wuji. Take a couple of breaths. On an inhale, let one hand sweep up across the body, palm up, and then turn it over like you're holding a teacup. Let that come behind your head, turning around, and then turn the palm in towards you and trace down the midline of the body. Breathing in as the hand sweeps up forward and turns over to hold the teacup. And a long breath out as we sweep the palm across and trace down the midline. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more on each side. Last one. And letting the hands float back to our modified Wuji. Another new move, this one's called Farmer Snaps the Whip. One arm rises, palm up, as you breathe in. Breathe out, let the other arm come up. Breathing in, the second one across meets the first. Both hands sweep down and circle the body. Trailing hand stops, leading hand continues, starting on the other side. Sweep all the way across, make a big circle. Trailing hand pauses, the other hand continues. Last one. And then circle. And just release at the bottom back to our modified Wuji. A couple of breaths here. Moving on to a simpler one. This one is a modified version of a move from Tai Chi called playing the pipa. We refer to this as playing the lute. We're going to turn a foot to one side, and then as the hands come up, back hand high, front hand a little lower, turn both feet. Sweeping across, feet turn the other direction. Little dip of the body as you set the hands, one high, one low. Playing the lute. Breathing in as you shift across. Breathing out as you sink. One more on each side. And then release back to our modified Wuji. The next one is a crossover move with earth and metal. It's a very powerful breathing exercise in addition to the stretching. On an inhale, let the hands come up in front. Put the thumb and forefinger together. They'll stay connected through the whole exercise. Breathing out, fold forward, fingers still touching each other. Down to your comfort level. Breathing in, bring them back in front of the heart and then press forward as you breathe out. Breathe in, rise overhead, fingers still connected. And then let the hands separate as you breathe out to complete the first cycle. Hands come back together, finger, forefinger and thumbs connect. Breathing in, breathing out, fold forward. Breathing in, withdraw the hands back in front of the heart, and then breathing out, press forward. Breathing in, let's bring it overhead. And then breathing out, release everything back to the bottom. Fingers come back together. Now let's take one more like that. Breathing in, breathing out, fold it forward. Breathing in, come on back, withdraw, and then on the out breath, press forward. Breathing in, take it overhead. And then breathing out, let everything release all the way back to our modified Wuji. Last of the earth forms is our earth mudra. Breathing in, let one hand sweep out to the side, and then on edge, come to rest in front of the heart. The other hand turns palm up in front of the lower dantian. We take a full breath here. On an inhale, hands change places. Inhaling to change. Exhale to settle. Last one. Release both hands to the side. Let's bring it into our close, rising overhead. Palms turn over at the top. Press the palms, regulating the chi. As the hands reach bottom, turn the palms in toward one another. Press the fingertips together and pull to the ribs. Press forward like you're turning a wheel. One more turn of the wheel. And then as we rise, hands separate, toss one away, bring it overhead. And then down the middle, centering the chi. Let's take one more on each side. As that hand travels down, let it come to rest on the heart center. The other one over the lower dantian. You can bring our feet a little closer together. And close your eyes and we'll breathe it to the finish. After a few breaths, just keeping your eyes closed, just let that top hand slide down and join the lower hand over the dantian. A few more breaths to finish it out. If you feel yourself start to sway just a little bit, just relax into that. Just let yourself sway like a branch in the breeze. One more deep breath in. And as you release that breath, release the hands. Let the eyes come back open. Give everything a little shake out at the bottom. Thanks for joining me for our kickoff of the Earth Dominant season. Namaste.